Welcome to Real Reviews. This week we have a movie you've all been waiting to hear about.
Yeah, top of the list.
The Peanut Butter Falcon.
Now, a lot of you might be going, what? Peanut Butter Falcon? Never heard of it.
Yeah.
That's right, you haven't. The Cineplex didn't get this one. We didn't want to see
J-Lo and Hustlers.
Hustlers. And so the Monarch was showing this one. Anytime we have a chance to go down there, we jump on it. And Kurt showed me the trailer. He goes, oh, let's check what's playing. He showed me this trailer, and yeah, like this one looked awesome from the get-go.
Yeah. It's always nice after 4 months of bombardment of explosions
Yeah.
to get the finer things in life.
Yeah.
You know? It's a
We're
little...
getting close to that Oscar time, Oscar bait. But this one, definitely not Oscar bait. Like, this is a good contender. This was a really good movie.
It was a very good movie, yes.
So, great cast. You have Dakota Johnson, you have Shia LaBeouf, you have someone else that was in there. There's a few of them. I thought you'd jump in there.
No, I just like when you do stuff like that. Someone else.
Someone else. What the movie's about is you have a 22, 23-year-old man. He has Down syndrome, and he was abandoned, or he was just left to the care of
The state.
The state. And the state placed him in an old folks home. They couldn't place him in a proper house, so he's been living in this old folks home. And he's developed a bond with his nurse, his caretaker, and that's Dakota Johnson. But he doesn't want to live there. Obviously, he's 23.
Who would? Yeah.
He doesn't want to live with all these old folks.
No.
So he's a huge wrestling fan. He watches this tape about his favorite wrestler, the Saltwater Maniac.
Saltwater, yeah. Saltwater Redneck, that's what it was. He has a wrestling school, and he watches. It's an old tape, you can tell. He watches it like 20 times a day. He wants to learn wrestling from the Saltwater Redneck. Kind of close by, but kind of not really.
Down the street down in Florida. And then you have kind of your second story, and this is where they meet up. You have Shia LaBeouf's character, who is essentially just like a down-and-out vagabond. And throughout the course of the movie, you find out that he had his older brother, who's played by...
Punisher,
yeah, Shane Barenthal. And so you find out throughout the course of the movie what happened to him and his relationship, and you start to see why he's kind of down and out. But you also start to see why he develops this unlikely friendship with the boy who escapes.
Yeah, it starts out as a thing like... He doesn't want him around.
No.
He's like, okay, go here. But then he finds out he's not going to make it on his own. So he takes him under his wing. But he's kind of on the lam as well, Shia LaBeouf. So they're kind of hitchhiking, but mostly, you know, like walking, building rafts, like a Huck Finn type adventure that they're going on to get to this wrestling school. And they develop this amazing bond between each other. And this movie is so funny. You know, it's a sweet movie. It makes you feel good. It puts a smile on your face through the whole thing. It was a really good time. I think the only thing they kind of missed on is the very end. Like, I think they had a real chance to make that whole theater cry if they wanted to.
Yes.
But they didn't go that way.
Yes.
But they could have also, the ending was so quick, like it was wrapped up in like 2 or 3 minutes of no dialogue.
Yes.
Really, you're wondering what's happening, and then you're like, okay, and the credits.
Yeah.
Like you did such a great job of building this relationship between these characters for 90 minutes, you know, and you just like that extra like 5 or 10 minutes could have made the big difference, the whole world to this movie. Because it's still a fantastic movie, one of the best ones I've seen this year, if you ask me. One of these pleasant surprises we get usually at least once a year.
Our Wind River, if you
Our
will,
Wind River of 2019, you know? If you get your hands on a copy of this, watch it. If you see it somewhere, watch it. I guarantee you're going to like this movie. It was one of my favorites of the year. I'd like to see it nominated for awards. It won't.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but, you know, it is what it is. I'm going to give this movie a 9 out of 10. I really loved it.
Yeah, I agree with Kurt. I would love to see it at least get nominated, get a little recognition out there. But you have to see this movie. It is one of my top. I can't wait to watch it again.
Yeah.
I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10 as well.
There you go. The Peanut Butter Falcon, people. Who knew, right? Go check out our Facebook page. Give it a like. Give a like to this review, and you can find out how you can get entered to win $30 to Perkins Restaurant and Bakery. You can go to Perkins every week and check out their new menu items.